Good morning all of you. Welcome back to course Soft Computing. Our today's topic of video is properties and operations of fuzzy logic. In the last video we discussed about fuzzy logic. We understand what is fuzzy logic, what are the different basic terms related to fuzzy logic. We have discussed about the application. We have seen how crisp set is different from the fuzzy set and so on. So now in today's video we are going to discuss about what are the different properties and operations related to fuzzy logic. Now let's start with the properties of a fuzzy logic. So there are various properties are there for the fuzzy logic, and here we are using some notation which I am going to tell you. Here two fuzzy set is represented by, we can call it as a fuzzy set A and fuzzy set B. So this tilde sign is used to represent the fuzzy set. So here we consider two fuzzy set A and fuzzy set B. Now let's discuss commutative property. Commutative property already known to you. So here you can say that fuzzy set A union fuzzy set B can also be written as fuzzy set B union fuzzy set A. Similarly, another thing is there, fuzzy set A intersection fuzzy set B is equivalent to fuzzy set B intersection fuzzy set A. So this is commutative property. Now the next one is the associative property. As per the associative property, you can say that fuzzy set A intersection in bracket fuzzy set B intersection fuzzy set C. So this can be also be written as fuzzy set A intersection fuzzy set B. Here we change the bracket. Now here bracket is given to B and C, but here we have changed the bracket is given to A intersection B and fuzzy set C. So this is what a associative property of a fuzzy logic. Now the next is a distributive property of a fuzzy logic. So according to the distributive property of a fuzzy logic, fuzzy set A union fuzzy set B intersection C. So here B intersection C is given in the bracket. So what we do, this fuzzy set A is combined with B and fuzzy set A is combined with C also. So here we can written like this, fuzzy set A union fuzzy set B intersection fuzzy set A union fuzzy set C. Then another way, distributive property, fuzzy set A intersection fuzzy set B union fuzzy set C. So here also we can combine this A with fuzzy set B and fuzzy set C like this, fuzzy set A intersection fuzzy set B union fuzzy set A intersection fuzzy set C. So this is what a distributive property of a fuzzy logic. Next one is the idempotence property. According to the idempotence property, fuzzy set A union fuzzy set A is equals to fuzzy set A. Similarly, fuzzy set A intersection fuzzy set A is equivalent to fuzzy set A itself. Then next one is the identity property. In identity property we consider some notation. This is fuzzy set A and U stands for universal set. Okay, so here fuzzy set A union phi, you will get fuzzy set A itself. Similarly, fuzzy set A intersection with phi, here you get as a phi. Now next, with universal set, when fuzzy set combines with universal set, fuzzy set A intersection universal set U, you will get fuzzy set A. And suppose you combine fuzzy set A union universal set U, you will get the universal set U. Okay, so this is what a identity property of a fuzzy logic. Next one is a transitivity property. Transitivity property already known to you. Here we consider three fuzzy set A, fuzzy set B, fuzzy set C. So how can we say that in transitivity property, in the transitivity property you can say that fuzzy set A is a subset of B and fuzzy set B is a subset of fuzzy set C. Then you can say that fuzzy set A is a subset of C. So this is according to transitive property of a fuzzy logic. Then the involution property is there. Involution operation is represented by double lines. Here you can see that fuzzy set A involution is equivalent to fuzzy set A. Last property of fuzzy logic is De Morgan's law. It satisfies the De Morgan's law as well. Fuzzy set A intersection fuzzy set B all complement. So here this can be changed, and this is equivalent to fuzzy set A union fuzzy set B. So this complement operation applied individually, then that intersection is converted to union. Similarly here, fuzzy set A union fuzzy set B overall complement. So suppose we separate this complement to individual fuzzy set, then this union operation is replaced by intersection. So this is according to De Morgan's law. So these are the various properties of a fuzzy logic: commutative, associative, distributive, idempotence, identity, transitivity, involution, and De Morgan's law. Now next we discuss about fuzzy logic operation. There are 7 fuzzy logic operations are there, so that we'll discuss one by one. So very first operation is a union operation. So here consider fuzzy set denoted by A and B. Here A and B represent the fuzzy set A and fuzzy set B, and Y is the union of them. Okay, Y is the union of them. So in order to represent the union operation, we use this particular formula: degree of membership of Y equals to maximum of degree of membership of A or degree of membership of B. So in short, I can say that union operation, if you perform union operation on fuzzy set A and fuzzy set B, then in the resultant set you may obtain the value which is maximum value. So let's discuss with example so that you will understand union operation follows the max supports the max operation. How? This is a example. Here we consider fuzzy set. This is a first fuzzy set where the values are given. This A value of A is 0.2, value of B is 0.3, value of C is 0.6, value of D is 0.6 again. Similarly, second fuzzy set is given with the respective value of A, B, C and D. Now how to obtain the equivalent fuzzy set? By using union operation. Suppose I apply union operation on this fuzzy set A and fuzzy set B, what will be my output? So as per this formula, what we have to do, we have to find the max. So we have to compare this between these two, which is a maximum value between 0.2 and 0.9. So 0.9 is a maximum value, so we have to consider 0.9. Between this 0.3 and 0.9, which one is maximum? 0.9 is a maximum. Between this 0.6 and 0.4, which one is maximum? So 0.6 is maximum. Similarly, between these two, which one is maximum? 0.6 is maximum. So this is what your resultant fuzzy set which you obtain after applying union operation on two fuzzy sets, say A and B. So in short, you need to remember that whenever you have been asked to apply union operation in fuzzy set, you have to find the maximum value. Okay, you have to find the maximum value of each element. The next operation is intersection operation, and intersection operation is represented by this formula: degree of membership of Y equals to minimum of membership of A or membership of B. Now in case of union, you have to find maximum value, whereas in intersection you have to find the minimum value. Now again we take a simple example to illustrate how intersection operation works over the fuzzy set. So here fuzzy set A and fuzzy set B. So after applying intersection operation, again what you need to do, you need to apply intersection operation, and intersection operation is represented by minimum. So between these two, which one is minimum? 0.2 is minimum. Between these two, which one is minimum? 0.3 is minimum. Between these two, 0.4 is minimum. Between these two, 0.5 is minimum. So this is how we obtain the resultant set after applying intersection operation over fuzzy set A and fuzzy set B. Now the next operation is a complement operation. So in case of a complement operation, you can use this formula: degree of membership of Y equals to 1 minus degree of membership of A. That means in this case, whatever the set that is given to you, what you need to do, you need to subtract the each element from 1. Okay, so let's take an example to illustrate this. So we have this fuzzy set given us with a different element. Now in order to obtain complement of this fuzzy set, what we'll do? 1 minus 0.2, what is that? 0.8. 1 minus 0.3, what is? 0.7. 1 minus 0.6, 0.4. 1 minus 0.6, 0.4. So this is how we obtain fuzzy set after applying complement operation over fuzzy set A. So here what you need to remember, in case of a complement, what you need to do, you need to subtract each and every element of a given fuzzy set from 1, so that you will get a complement of a fuzzy set. Next operation is a difference operation. So in case of a difference operation, what you observe over here, what is the formula for this? Degree of membership of y equals to minimum of degree of membership of a, comma 1 minus degree of membership of b. Now let's illustrate this with example. So here this is fuzzy set A, this is fuzzy set B. Now we want to get a resultant set after applying difference operation. Okay, so how will you obtain this? First, what you need to do, you need to take 1 minus degree of membership of B. 1 minus 0.9, what is 0.1? So between 0.1 and 0.2, which one is minimum? 0.1. That's why it is 0.1. The next one is 1 minus 0.9, which what you got? 0.1. So between 0.3 and 0.1, which one is minimum? 0.1 is minimum. That's why here 0.1 is there. Next element, 1 minus 0.4, what you obtain? 0.6. So 0.6 and 0.6, so obviously minimum is 0.6. That's why in resultant set you got 0.6. The next one is 1 minus 0.5, you will obtain 0.5. And if you compare 0.6 with 0.5, which one is minimum? 0.5 is minimum. So this is how you got a resultant set after applying difference operation over the fuzzy set. Now next is a product of two fuzzy set. Product of two fuzzy set is nothing but a multiplication of this two fuzzy set. Okay, so here we got two fuzzy set A and B. So in order to obtain the product of two fuzzy set, what we'll do? Just multiplication. 9 2s are 18, 0.18, 9 3s are 27, 6 4s are 24, 6 5s are 30, 0.30. So this is what a product of two fuzzy set. Every element of each fuzzy set is multiplied with respective element of another fuzzy set. So this is how you obtain the product of two fuzzy set. Next one is product of fuzzy set with crisp number. Next operation is product of fuzzy set with a crisp number. So here we are given the first fuzzy set A with a different element A, B, C and D. So here suppose crisp number is 1. So any value can be given for crisp number. So here the value of crisp number given as a 1. So product of fuzzy set with crisp number you can obtain by multiplying this 0.2 with 1. So you got 0.2, 0.3 multiply with 1, 0.3, 0.6 multiply with 1, you got 0.6, 0.6 multiplied with 1, you got a 0.6. That means product of fuzzy set with crisp number means what? Whatever the crisp number that is given to you, it has to be multiplied with the given number, so that you will obtain this. So this is what a product of fuzzy set with a crisp number. Okay, and the last operation is disjunctive sum. So disjunctive sum operation can be performed by using this formula. Okay, by using this formula. So here you need to have complement of fuzzy set A intersection with B union fuzzy set A intersection B complement. So if you apply this formula on two fuzzy set, means whenever you have been asked to perform disjunctive sum operation on fuzzy set A and B, you have to use this particular formula. So this is how we have discussed all 7 fuzzy logic operation. So I hope you understand what are the different properties of fuzzy logic and what are the different operations performed on the fuzzy logic. Thank you.